Tell with it. Whoa, I almost dropped my iPhone there. Folks, welcome back to the Video Gadgets Journal. And as a tech enthusiast, it's important to protect our gadgets. We should all do that. And whenever I buy a new smartphone, that's the very first thing I do. But when it comes to smartphones, you've got to be careful about how you protect it, because you want to protect it, but you don't want to compromise how agile and mobile a device is, which is why I never buy flip cases. So it's always a bit of a small mission to find something of practical use, which is why I often go to Spigen. Now, full disclosure, they've not paid me for this, I just choose Spigen as a known brand who will always sell a quality case, and I've gone this time for the Liquid Armor case, which costs nothing more than $12 on Amazon Canada, which is about $10 US, about £8 English. And it's a very simple case. Here it is. There's nothing more than cutouts and the ability to slot the phone into the case as easy as you would expect. It uses something called air cushion technology, which presumably means you can drop it down and it will protect your phone in a small accident. Obviously, if you're going to hurl it off a skyscraper, then you might be in a bit of trouble. So let's look at this in a little more detail with it. Whoa, I almost dropped my iPhone there. The Spigen Liquid Armor case isn't what you would call feature laden, but the important points are that it does have this camera cutout, which should hopefully fix the bump issue of the iPhone 7. Obviously, the iPhone 7 has this little camera bump here, which means that if you put it on a flat surface, it's uneven, and you're going to get a bit of rocking on surfaces. Other points are that the buttons are enclosed. Often cases can fall over with crappy clickety buttons that are covered, but that's usually not the case with Spigen. But let's check it out. First thing to note is that it's very easy to slide on. Not very tight bumpers until you get it in the case, and then it really hugs the device and it's definitely not going to fall out. Quick drop test. That seems to work absolutely fine on about 5 centimeters of a drop, and the camera bump, as you can see, is nicely enclosed in the camera cutout, and if I put it on a flat surface, there's no rocking now, which is fantastic. As for the button clicks, well, they're not quite as clicky as just having a naked button, but they are still clicky enough to be absolutely fine. And on the back, we have this triangular lattice work that gives you a good stable grip on the phone. The one criticism I would point out with the Spigen Liquid Armor case is that the sides of the phone don't have any contours or any texture, and it's quite a smooth side, and especially I noticed when pulling it out of my pocket, it's a bit slippy. So that's a typical example where I didn't quite have a grip on the side and it slipped out. So you do need to be a little careful if you are just holding the phone by its sides. But otherwise, as a budget quality case, I would recommend the Spigen Liquid Armor. If you've got any more questions about this particular case, then do fire them my way. And if any companies want to send me any accessories to review in exactly this style, then give me a call, because I'm trying this as a new review technique. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and of course subscribe to the Video Gadgets Journal there in the background. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your tech day. Bye for now.